Hey everyone, my name is Carlos here. I'm the CEO and co-founder at DataGrant. Today I'm extremely excited to share with you our new operator. It's a natural language operator powered by ChatGPT-4. And just let's jump into the demo. I'm just so excited to show you all this. So this is our canvas, right? Where you can build any end-to-end data pipelines. You can drag and drop any of your integrations. DataGrant is built to handle big data. So that's one of our big differences, right? Like in the past few weeks, we've seen products like this come out, but they're just like prototypes. They don't handle large amount of data. We can connect to sources like Facebook, Google, MongoDB, etc., and bring all of your data, and we're going to be performing extremely well. And that's why it took a while to build this natural language operator. So I'm just going to drag and drop it here into the canvas, and I'm just going to attach it to my integration, and I'm going to launch it. And the way I launch is just by clicking on edit. You're going to see here that it's going to start telling us that it's creating the machine. So we're going to be creating a machine just for you, where you're going to be running, or we're going to be running in the backend Python code with all the libraries necessary to run it. So it's going to take about 2 or 3 minutes to do this. So I'm just going to let it create the machines and come back. Again, this is extremely important because people is just used for things to be extremely fast. But when you're handling big data, it's not that way, right? We need to create more robust infra, and that's what we're doing here in DataGrant. So let's wait a few. Okay, it finished creating the machine, and let's talk about the structure of this chat here. In here, of course, you're going to be asking your questions. Down here, you're going to be seeing the output tables, which is just a sample of the data that you have. And then you're going to see the reasoning here, which is basically the Python code. Once you finish your question and you have your table and you're happy with it, you can just save and run this operator, and you can use all of your data for the following operators or destinations. Another thing that it's important is that when we have these ELs like DataGrant has, meaning extracts and loads that connect to multiple integrations like Facebook and Google, a lot of the data comes in JSON format. Actually, the integration I'm connected to, as you saw, it's a MongoDB, which is a NoSQL integration. It means that it's much harder because it's JSON, right? It's JSON data. So actually, let's start simple, and let's ask this question: what are my tables here? And you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's wait a few seconds. So here are the tables, right? And this is another major thing, and I keep saying another, but it's, again, this is a huge product. Also, it recognizes the multiple tables that you have in your integration. So, for example, these MongoDB or Facebook or Google integrations have multiple tables, and we can handle that without a problem. Now, we see here that it contains JSON, right? So now we can ask this question, for example, from this specific table, give me this record, right? Which is a specific code. So I'm just going to hit enter here, and let's see what it does. So we're trying to stress test this product and see how it performs. It should output now a table here at the bottom with this code. So it performed well. And if I tap here and expand reasoning, it's gonna give me the Python code that it ran, and everything looks great. So now let's even do more, right? Let's just tell it that I just want everything that starts with Q, and I want all the records with that initial letter. Let's see what happens. Okay, sounds good. 267 records. I can see my table here. As you can see, it's a JSON. And if I expand on my reasoning, here it is, right? So now, let's stress that even more, right? I just want to know how many rows each table has, and I want to create a new table. So let's see what happens here. Okay, it did it correctly. As you can see, it's summarizing here in natural language, but it's also giving me my table, and I can also expand my reasoning, and I can see my code. So everything looks great. We're extremely excited with this. Again, if you save and run it, it's going to run with all of the data, and then you can use it with any of the destinations that we have. The great thing about this is that you can ask this if you can run an RFM analysis, recommended product. It can run predictions. I'm not doing it because it's going to take more time. It will take about 5 minutes or so to run those predictions. And then you can just send your output to any of these destinations that we have here, like Intercom, Salesforce, among others. So hope you like this quick demo, and let us know what you all think about it. Thank you.